Okie dokie. Not really do anything major except to grind out some time walking dungeons. Double check something here. Okay. Tank on through. A whole minute for the tank queue? That's forever. Gotta love the random bot accounts that will just like any posts in association with a Twitch link. And that is very loud. Oh yeah. Hope everyone's having a good evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you are in the world. There we go. Forge of Souls.
What are we if not slaves to this torment? The Argent Crusade and the Knights of the Ebon Blade have assaulted the gates of the Ice-Crown Citadel and are preparing for a massive attack upon the Scourge. Our mission is a bit more subtle, but equally as important. With the attention of the Lich King turned towards the front gate, we'll be working our way through the side, in search of information that will enable us to defeat him, once and for all. Our scouts have reported that the Lich King has a private chamber outside of the Frozen Throne, deep within a place called the Halls of Reflection. That is our target, champions. We will cut a swath of destruction through this cursed place, and find a way to enter the Halls of Reflection. If there is anything of value to be found here, it will be found in the halls. The Dark Lady watches over you. Make haste.
Yeah, normally you want to group up during that soul storm. Otherwise, you're on the outside, you're gonna get a lot of damage. What is this music I'm hearing? Really? I wasn't gonna attack him. Cool deal. Oh, gotta go turn this thing in first. Got that. Always old gear for some reason.
I am honored. Till next we meet. Can I assist you? Good luck, friend.
Okay. Oh. Totally forgot to pick up the quest. So now I gotta do one more. And didn't turn that in, so. Oh well. Back to Veldraken.
Champion, may I have a word with you?
Not yet.
The Sentinels stand ready. On your mark.
Save all the main story stuff for my main. But for now, we're just working on alts, gearing them up as best we can. I'm not going to be spending all evening going through every single character, because that's a lot. Like mostly DPS and waiting for those timers to will be the long. Will take the longest. Okay. See what we can do, maybe. Active, but by the time I get there, it'll be over. Yeah, sure, let's go get that. Boot guard. Really? Can't dispel it.
for the death god.
Ingvar, your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's will.
I return! A second chance to burn your soul! I can do better, I can!
I guess no one wants to stick around. Okay.
The defenders of the Ruby Life Shrine are stretched thin, repelling primalist attacks. Please, lend them your aid.
Maybe later. Yep. The hell? Camera. Stop it, monkey. Try it again after this dungeon. Ah, the good one. But the best last boss of the whole dungeon. The hell? Bruh. I really dislike this so much. Like, I get that, this isn't really challenging content, but you should always let the tank pull what's needed. If you feel that the tank is not pulling fast enough or as many as you want, by all means, make your own fucking tank.
The gate has been breached.
Like, some people will play differently. Also, like, not everything has to be treated like it's a Mythic Plus run. Also, giant spider ahead. Yeah, this will be the whole fight. Just waiting for a noob to pop back up again. Which I feel this needs to be addressed because we're all doing so much damage so quickly. Like, he'll just go into the ground like within seconds, as you can see. Like, at least make it to where it's like, I don't know, every quarter percentage of health. Because sometimes, like, it'll kind of keep this pattern up for longer than intended. But then, this is a really old dungeon. I don't know what else can be done to alleviate this. I could have sworn I was out of range for the pound. Okay.
I would be free of him.
Let's knock this out real fast before requeuing. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there's another thing that's going on.
Part of the joy of exploring is documenting our finds. There's plenty to document here in the waking shores.
Something to do with dream surges. I've done very little to look into what the latest patch has to offer, which makes me a really bad player, but you know, I don't always want to play every single day. Okay, Halls of Lightning. It's a fun one. Stop it. I'm never a fan of fighting that boss while he's all electrified. Especially with all these mobs right here. Like, it can make things difficult, because I don't know what everyone else is capable of with their damage and healing and defensives. But it kind of goes into my whole little rant about just letting the tank, just let the tank pull. Because you never know, like, if the person in your group is inexperienced, or they're just low gear, low level, like they're just using this to level up. Now for the annoying section. Because these guys back here, they can really fuck up a party. And just 2 alone is not the worst, but any more than that can mean trouble. Especially when having to deal with the other mobs. See, that's what I mean. Like, I know what I'm doing. I don't need someone backseat gaming like this. I don't know why the dialogue was so low right there. Because it's not like it was a spatial thing. Oh yeah.
Part of the joy of exploring is documenting our finds. There's plenty to document here in the Waking Shores.
Now for some Pokemon Snap. Oh, missed the dolphin. Yeah.
Wonderful. I can live vicariously through your photograph.
I'm gonna turn this in. Keep forgetting I have those quests.
Alexstrasza sees you. We safeguard the Isle.
Yeah, I'm back here again. Like the only bad thing about these time walking like dungeon runs is a very small pool of dungeons that rotates. Because there are a lot more dungeons within each expansion. It just seems kind of detrimental to not expose any new players to them all. But it could also, like, there could be, like, actual technical reasons that I'm just unaware of. Because you never know when certain abilities from classes can kind of muck things up. Or just the nature of how mechanics are. I could just be talking out of my ass and there could be no actual reason for not including every dungeon.
Finally, a captive audience. The vortex of the harvested calls to you.
That's lovely. I'm really confused about this music. I mean, I know I normally have the sound completely off when I play, because I usually have something else playing in the background. But I just have no recollection of that like little rockin' tune that plays. Like, I'm not even sure if it's being picked up on the capture.
You dare look upon the host of souls! I shall devour you all! Anguish, chaos, rise and feed. Souls will not be abated! You only delay the inevitable!
Excellent work, champions. We shall set up our base camp in these chambers. My Magi will get the Scourge transport device working.
Alright, one more.
The waters flow again. Aspects watch over you.
Cool.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Let's see. Yeah. Just so I won't be dead air most of the time. can't feel I'm being stared at. Alright, Utkar. As long as it's not the one with the noob. For fuck's sake, wait for me to pull. Like, I don't have an instant pull, like, taunt everything button. Pretty sure warriors have that.
for the death god!
Ingvar, your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's will.
I return! A second chance to carve your skull! I can do better, I can!
Keep kicking my subwoofer. Alrighty. That will do it for this tune. Let's go see what I can get from the quest.
The aspects have returned. Go in service.
Some new shoes. Cool deal. Nice 330 item level. Okay. Oh, 380. Ugh, brain. Did not mean to switch scenes like that. Alrighty. Let's switch over to my main. Won't do any more time walking. Ooh, yawning. And instead, go back to finish that Blue Dragon quest line, because that was fun. Maybe also go back underground to do the campaign stuff down there that I neglected for so long. Like, I never did get the dragon riding mount that came with that patch. I forget, what's the reward for this month? Rusty Crawler, okay. Alright, I still got a little ways to go. So for now, look at all this. Unfinished. The hell is this? Oh yeah. So we need to get this done. I'm not going back here. There we go.
The Isles have awakened. Victory.
While I am on this flight point, I am going to get me a little snack. Okay, okay. Still, I can never, I never looked up why this is. Like, what reason for name and health bar to show up. Uh, Crystal Song. The Blue Dragon Lanigosa lent her aid to mortals during the most recent war against the Burning Legion. However, she failed to respond to the Call of the Isles. Has something befallen her, or has she simply chosen not to return? Whatever her reasons, Azuragos's globe seems to suggest that she was last seen in the Crystal Song Forest. Okay.
There's magic in everything.
Lanigosa has always been cordial with me. I hope she's alright.
Come back soon.
I have some idea what Lanigosa might be doing in Crystal Song Forest, although I cannot imagine why she has taken upon herself to do it. That forest conceals within it the ruins of... Goddamn, Phoebe. Like, I left her on the second level of the little cat bed perch and she just dropped from it. Anyway. The Crystal Song... That forest conceals within it the ruins of Shandaral, a former highborn settlement and the site of one of the mortal race's first clashes with the Blue Dragonflight. If Lanigosa truly is in Crystal Song, then it may well have something to do with Shandaral. Seek her out there and try to convince her to return to us.
Good luck. Crystal Song's arcane corruption makes it difficult to ground a portal, but I should be able to get you close. Best of luck, my friend. Give Lanigosa my regards, and tell her she is dearly missed here.
I mean, you say all that, but there's a portal set up in Orgrimmar that goes straight to Dalaran. Ah, my hands! Both kittens are active.
Log entry 386. The echoes seem docile today. My search for the remaining relic shards continues. With luck, my work will soon reach its end, so long as... Hold on a moment. You are actually alive, are you not? Well, that is certainly a refreshing change.
Interesting.
Blue is best.
Forgive me, I mistook you for a tormented arcane apparition. Do not give me that look. You would be surprised at how easy a mistake that is to make her out here. And she's not wrong.
All right then.
No doubt Caligos has sent you. I heard the call to the Isles as we all did, but cannot leave this place now. Not while the tormented memories of Shandaral are still condemned to walk this crystal waste. If you really wish for me to return, then perhaps you can be of some assistance. Okay.
I should get back to it.
In attempting to defend their home against the fury of the Blue Dragonflight, Chandral's mages condemn the souls of their people to an eternity of crystalline torment. Okay, that's very logical. Now their echoes wander aimlessly, reliving their civilization's doom again and again for more than 10,000 years. I've found that some of the shades yet retain a shred of sentience. Perhaps they can be reasoned with, convinced to free themselves from the mire of their own ancient fear and pass on at last. Okay.
See you around.
Chandral's reckless use of the crystal focus placed too much stress on the relic, causing it to shatter. Something caught in my throat. Its fragments have been scattered amidst the crystalline permafrost. I can recreate the focus, but I will need you to collect enough of those shards to give me something to go on. You should be able to find them amidst the piles. Man, I keep using the word amidst. Piles of crystal refuse scattered throughout the area. Take heed, Warlock. Those shards may still hold fragments of the mage's memories from that fateful day. Okay, we fighting ghosts.
All right then.
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Wretched pawn of dragons, you will die by my hand. All the anger for what? What do you mean? We've defended Chandral. I defended Chandral. Look around you, it's fell by your own people's hands. Perhaps you're right. For all my rage, I am so tired. Despite all my rage, I'm just a ghost in a crystal cage. Lost track of the cats for a moment. Halt, who goes there? State your business. Alright, I came here to help you. Friend, unlikely story. I don't know, the dragons did not send you to retrieve the relic. But look around, danger around you has passed. It's not your home to remember. So yeah, we could talk them down, which is good. As long as they're not, like, being deceitful about it. Interloper! What business have you in Chandral? I should get you where you stand. It's gone, need not protect it any longer. Oh, there we go. That's one way to soothe them, I guess. Take your business. Okay. So it's just that one bit of dialogue that I have to try again with. That and this. Cool deal. Now to pick up the rest of these rocks. I honestly thought that they were like the other ones. But no, they're like they're the original mobs in this area. The dragons are retreating.
Log entry 387. Caligos has sent a mortal to retrieve me. Truth be told, I had assumed they had forgotten about me. It is nice to be remembered. I think I have run out of ideas. If reforging the crystal focus does not work, then I do not know what will. Oh, welcome back. Did you find anything?
I like this voice actor. How they characterize her.
What brings you out here? See you around.
Crystalline prison is not easy to escape. Still, with luck, our work here will let the spirits that yet linger find some modicum of peace.
I should get back to it.
Malagos's rage fed Chandral's desperation. Now our flight's failure is frozen in crystal for the world to see.
All right then.
Malagos believe we alone were capable of stewarding the myriad truths of the arcane. His and our failure to consider the potential immortals led to the tragedy you see here.
I should get back to it.
An arcane requiem. Time is upon us. With your help, most of the restless echoes of Chandral have been quelled. However, some yet remain, whose rage and sorrow burns too brightly to be eased by mere words. Using the shards that you recovered, I have managed to recreate a facsimile of the crystal focus that brought Chandral to ruin. Using it here should bring the anchored spirits to bear and give us an opportunity to grant them final rest. Be on guard. I do not know how their long-held sorrows will manifest.
See you around. After all these years, these pieces you've brought me should finally be enough. I have enchanted this new crystal focus with a beacon spell. Use it near a wellspring of arcane energy, and the remaining restless spirits will flock to it. The great crystal tree nearby should do nicely. Shatter the crystal once the spirits have gathered within it, and the enchantment that binds them to these ruins should at last be broken.
Yeah, that's the tree in question. Yeah, so many. Okay. One moment. Making sure the kittens don't go after my wires.
Hello there.
At last, the magic that was binding these tormented memories to this ruin has been broken. It will take some time before the lesser echoes fully dissipate. Still, with their source finally banished and the relic's fragments removed, the fragments of memory that remain trapped here will finally be relieved of their torment.
All right then.
It has been so many years since Chanderal has known this true silence. With luck, our actions today will allow the echoes of this cursed place to fade. You are due back to the Isles, no doubt, and I think it's high time I fly there as well. I felt like stuff like this could actually persist in the world. Like it's all instanced and tied to a particular character's like state. And you need to not be back here. Come here. No. And now he's trying to bite the vent. What are you doing, Sonny? The kittens napped for so long, now they're all active. All two of them, mind you.
I should get back to it. With the focusing crystal shattered, the echoes will eventually fade, and these ruins will be silent. At last, the spirits of Chanderal will be permitted a well-deserved rest. It has been many years since I have seen other living, breathing people, let alone members of my kind. I am nervous. Log entry 387, epilogue. The echoes of Chanderal have ended their watch. It is time for me to return home.
It's good to see you again.
The aftermath of the conflict in Chanderal has hung over our flight like a pall for so long, for so many years. To think that Lanagosa has been toiling all this time to lay those spirits to rest. Thank you for lending your aid. You have once again shown yourself a true ally of my people.
Fly true.
Okay, where we look to next?
Fair skies and strong winds.
Let's go to Winter Spring. Hello? Matron Protectorate resides over Winter Spring, even after defeating the power-hungry mage Umbrance. Fancy names. She continues to find and dispel danger in her homeland. As the last living consort of Malagos, interesting, she tirelessly upholds its legacy as guardian of magic. Her return will greatly strengthen the Blue Dragonflight.
Well met, my young friend.
Keeping tags on Hale. I'm just calling Hale. Oh, are the kittens finally gonna eat some food? And not the kitty litter? No, they've been drinking water. They haven't quite moved up to solid food yet.
thank you for all you have done. It seems the mortal races have flourished.
I am very curious about Hele. She is one of the last living consorts of Malagos. I am grateful for her going to Malagos in his time of need. I will admit I have spent some time spying on her. She is a blue dragon through and through, studious, proud, and one of the most careful ones around magic. I do feel most suited to be the one to visit her about the call to of the Isles. Take my portal. When you are ready, I shall beat you there. Yeah, that would be interesting.
We will meet again, I'm certain.
No dialogue. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Okay.
This area is rich with the scent of magic. Halle must be close.
Halle, that's how you say it. Thank God for the voice acting, otherwise I would have been struggling with that simple 5-letter name.
Really? There must be something useful in this dratted book. Why title yourself Secrets of Aberrations if all you present is common knowledge? Ugh!
I know, right?
What is it?
Name yourself, intruders.
Thank you for your input. Syndragosa. It can't be. Are you an illusion?
Indeed. I am but a simulacrum. I am here to ask about your return to the Dragon Isles.
Well, I do intend to answer the call. However, as you can see, I have much unfinished business here in Winter Spring.
Business that I'm going to have to solve for her.
Greetings. Did you need something?
It is certainly bizarre to see Syndragosa real in all but the flesh. Look, I appreciate that you have both come all this way for me. The Isles sound delightful, but I have dedicated many years of cleaning up Winter Spring. I am not about to leave a job unfinished. Magic is abound, and unfortunately not all good. If you would like to help, the Hidden Grove is next on my list. Therein lies ruins of totems that still emanate with some sort of magic. Will you collect pieces from them? Excuse me. Will you collect pieces of them?
Be careful. It seems you already know who I am, though we have never met.
Since my awakening, I've spent much time learning the current state of affairs in regards to my flight. Many paths led to Winter Spring. Change has befallen this area several times over, yet you remain its constant.
This was once a home for many blue dragons, including myself. I would like to believe it still can be, after my work is finished here.
Okay. All the way over there. Got some owl beasts. Just trying to keep my eye on what the kittens are doing, make sure they're not getting where they're not supposed to be. Shit. One second.
Within every beast lies a monster. Embrace your rage.
Some very angry ghosts.
Yes? What can I do for you?
And that one, I suppose, is harmless enough.
Safe travels, my dear.
Thank you. Now to take a closer look at these.
Thank you for your input.
Today is day 41 without finding a harmful artifact. I am further delighted to report that while you are away, a handful more prove harmless. Perhaps my hunt in Winter Spring is almost concluded. How convenient. Come to think of it, you have some magic ability, don't you? Or enough bravery to help me test some more artifacts. Do not be nervous. None of them will permanently hurt you. Artifacts with that kind of dangerous power were taken care of in my first year here. That's reassuring. test of bottled spirit, icy book, and left boot.
May I assist you, Halle?
Oh, no, thank you. I have a specific way of doing things. You don't need to trouble yourself.
1 second. At this point, I'm just waiting for the kittens to wear themselves out and go back to sleep. Okay. Test out the book.
A rather unoriginal and amateur curse. Do not worry, you'll defrost shortly. Those souls are beyond my help now, but at least they are free. I suspect we would need the right boot to complete the set. Oh well. Greetings. Did you need something?
It seems three out of 3 were of little magical impact. This is truly great news.
Safe travels, my dear.
While you were working, I was inspecting the totemic ruins you received. There's always something odd. There has always. God damn, I can't read or speak. There's always been something odd about the Hidden Grove. It used to be occupied by a robust population of harmless white hares. Now there are only maddened owlkin and strange totems. I put the pieces together. It is no masterpiece, but hopefully we can glean a stronger magical effect from the whole. Maybe it will even make us sprout some feathers and fur. No, I don't want that. No, thank you. You would think as a blue dragon I would enjoy the cold, but no. That's a you problem.
Be careful out there. Let us test it over there where there is more space. Why not? I am feeling quite optimistic after today's results so far.
Halle, I suggest taking greater care with this particular...
Not to fret, Syndragosa. It seems that there remains mostly harmless curses and hexes, weakened from time. I may join you in the Isle sooner than I thought.
Indeed. Then I shall observe.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Ow, all of a sudden. That's funny.
Safe travels, my dear.
Yeah.
What? Oh, what did I expect?
Rage. I'm just stuck here.
What is it?
Of course, what did I expect?
Thank you. Why? Oh, why? Can one of these cursed artifacts simply not be cursed for once in my life?
Halle, wait. A pleasure.
Oh dear, I have an idea. Speak to me when you're ready.
I appreciate your aid.
What's the plan? There is one place of great warmth and winter spring. Follow the path west and you will find some delightful streaming hot springs. Oh cool, this is the hot spring episode.
Do not let the magic overwhelm you.
It is never ending. Irresponsible magic remains abundant in every nook and cranny, and I have only been in Winter Spring.
You are doing an aspect's breadth of work all on your own. I admire your tenacity.
I do not know why I keep getting my hopes up. This place will never be fully cleansed.
You said, how many days has it been since the last bad artifact? 40?
41! I will not rest until it has been 100. I am not even halfway there.
My dear child, breathe. Let us walk away from this for a moment. I know the perfect place.
And before we continue, I will be right back. Alright. Snacking on some ice cream, had to put it away before it melted.
Why are we here? I need to get back to work.
You mean to say in all your years here, you have never been to the hot springs? My research indicated they were very well known.
Lounging about in hot water. That is a luxury I cannot afford.
Not a luxury, a necessity.
Self-care.
Champion, go on. Step into the water. Show Halle just how nice it is.
Whee!
Fine. Just for a moment then.
This is nice. What flight do you hail from?
Sometimes we just need a taste of the simple things again. Yeah, that's true.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
Oh no, I'm about to reach a cap. And I've yet to use him for anything. It seems I had a good idea. Now let us hope we can broach the subject of the Isles again. I'm glad to see Hele relaxed. She deserves it. Yeah, self-care is important. Remember that.
So much yet to be done. Halle, Winter Spring is better because of you. Now, your skills are wanted elsewhere. Return to the Azure Archives with us for at least a small amount of time. I promise, there are several matters of importance to interest you.
I admit, I have been in isolation for some time. Your offer is tempting. Change would be nice. Your visit has reminded me that there is an entire world out there.
Your mission here is quite respectable. I understand the need to make your home a home once more.
Thank you. I will return with you, but know that I will need to decide whether to stay or not, and for how long. But first, a few more minutes in this water. It is quite nice.
You do you. Treat yourself. Alright, one more. I think I'll make that the last one I'll do on stream for the
I
evening.
know just what to do with you.
We shall have to find Halea Hot Springs here too.
Farewell then, young one.
All will be well.
One more. Theramore will be interesting. According to According to Azure notes, the Blue Dragon Sirigosa was last seen investigating a sect of rogue mages known as the Sullied Banner. That's a cool name for a group. Sirigosa's last missive stated that she intended to travel to the.
Dare to steal from my crucibles? I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish in flames.
It kind of sounds a little bit like Matt Mercer. Anyway. She intended to travel to the ruins of Theramore. Perhaps she uncovered traces of the Sullied Banner there. Either way, if Sirigosa is to be found, Theramore seems to be the best place to search for her.
Well met, friend.
Theramore. I'd rather not return to that place, but if Sirigosa is there, then perhaps there is work to be done. So, a brief tangent. Theramore was a port town, I want to say founded by, I'm blanking on her name all of a sudden. Shoot. It'll come to me in a moment. But it was founded by a very prominent character within Warcraft lore. And then it was bombed to fucking hell by Garrosh. So yeah, it's a bit of a magical hot zone for a time. Jaina Proudmoore, that's who it was. It was gonna come to me.
Together, we can achieve anything.
So long as there has been magic, there have been those willing to utilize it for nefarious ends. I am not certain what grievances these rogue mages hold that has prompted Sirigosa to chase them down, but I'm inclined to trust her judgment on the matter. Let us go to her. Perhaps we can solve this rogue mage problem and convince Sirigosa to return in a single turn.
Keep safe, Theramore. Of all the places to go, Jurgo said in his notes that he intended to seek out Saragossa himself. If the situation is truly so dire, then I shall accompany you on your way. It will be wise to avoid getting too close until we are apprised of the situation. This portal will take us to the cliffs just beyond Theramore.
I wonder if Jaina will show up. Now, come to think of it, I don't believe I've ever been to Theramore before Cataclysm happened. No, not Cataclysm. Miss Pandaria. Because that's when the when Garrosh went cuckoo. I don't think I was ever aware, but
I see your intuition was correct, Azuragos. Here comes Kalecgos' mortal now.
greetings, mortal. You and your hangers-on have arrived just in time to see me obliterate this pack of miscreant magi. These precocious whelps seem to be trying to recreate the very bomb that leveled Theramore. Why? Why would you want to do that? Predictably, they have yet to succeed. Still, I would rather not give them the chance to stumble into a more effective solution. If our dear aspect wishes to avoid simply turning the whole lot of them into a man of dust, then I suppose I could refrain from carpeting the ruin in Spellfrost. Someone will need to go and repossess their banal attempts at ordnance, though. Do take care not to set them off, hmm? Cool. Bomb the Fugel.
How can I help?
Yeah, I've always hoped that mages would once again walk the streets of Theramore. This, however, is not what I had in mind. If this sullied banner truly intends to reconstruct a working mana bomb, then they must be stopped, but I will not repeat the mistakes Malygos made. There must be a way to reason with them. I shall place an enchantment upon you that will allow you to subdue the mages without killing them. See to it that they cannot continue their ill-intended actions.
All will be well. This death ward should blunt your blows and allow you to subdue the mages without killing them. Find us near the docks when you are done.
The path of mercy again, Kalecgos. I would have thought your encounter with Razageth would have at last relieved you of that impulse.
Every time Malygos chose to intervene in the affairs of mortals, mages died. And where has that brought us? I will not perpetuate that cycle of destruction any longer.
Is that so? Show us, then. But do not expect us to clean up your mess if this goes wrong.
You lead our flight, Kalecgos. We will do things your way. Let us hope your peaceable solution does not end buried under the corpses of dragons.
Thank you for your aid, my friend. With your help, we will show them that there is another way.
That's all you can hope for. Just put that in my pocket. Oh no, teleported, never mind. Ronan, what? And I'm willing to bet these folks were, I mean, they probably had like ties to Theramore, but also they could have been mages from Dalaran as well.
You are soft, Caligos. You always have been. These mages are a threat, and should be treated as such.
They fly the flag of Theramore. These people are grieving. They fear for their lives. I am certain they can be reasoned with.
Quiet your steps, mortal, lest you spook their leader.
Well, I suppose you are not as hapless as most mortals who cross my path. You may deserve some modicum of recognition for your deft work. Not from me, mind you. If you want a pat on the head, go ask Caligos. The fucking sass.
This world is full of wonder.
Arcane magic has always been well suited to matters of stasis and security. I am pleased that we could put it to such effect here. Still, the question remains: what drove these mages to such reckless action in the first place?
Together, we can achieve anything.
With many of their rank and file captured, it is time to deal with the leader of the so-called Sully Banner. I believe Caligos wishes to take her alive. Have no such compunctions. But I am not a picky dragon. So long as we put a stop to her schemes, I care little what happens to her. His plan, though troublesome, seems to have worked thus far. I am willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, at least for a while longer. So Turi Flickerflame, one of the late Ronin's wayward apprentices. Sorrow and regret have driven her to unconscionable ends. I guess something happened to Ronin? I have not been in touch with most characters and lore in this game for some time. Because I know Ronin is at least present within the version of Dalaran that's still in Northrend. I think.
The leader of the Sully Banner is working nearby. Saragosa tells me that she is quite powerful. I will accompany you to ensure your safety, but...
No, Caligos. The mortal must go alone. Our presence will merely exacerbate the situation. She will feel more threatened. We are breaking the cycle, yes?
You make a fair point. Very well. We shall remain here, friend. Please stop their leader, before she does something she comes to regret.
Now I gotta wait for her to spawn. There you are. I admit I did not expect things to go this way. That gnome, no, Megas, Flicker Flame. She has suffered much. It makes sense that she would wish to cultivate her power in order to subvert further tragedies from coming to pass. Calico says that we must be mediators and protectors, not hoarders of secrets. I think I'm beginning to understand what he means. Oh, you certainly turned on a dime. I do not understand what would drive Turi Flicker Flame and her band of mages to attempt what they have done here today. But I do understand the pain of losing family. I understand the fear and regret that follows you wherever you go. I have much to think about. I imagine Caligos has much yet to do in the Dragon Isles. Return there with him. I will follow soon. I need some time to think upon what happened here today.
Thank you for your aid, my friend. And for yours, Saragossa. I do not know where we would be without your hard work. You three should get back to the Isles. I will meet you there. I need to speak with Turi first.
I must admit, Caligos, I did not think your plan would work. But you seem to have cleaned things up rather nicely.
No, not yet. There is more work to be done.
Caligos. Oh, blast it all.
Well, go on then, hero. No doubt you wish to hear what is said in there. As for me, I have other matters to see to, now that this mess has been resolved.
Come to laugh at me then? Or maybe just to crush me underfoot?
I want to know why you were doing this. Why would you try to recreate something so horrible?
What choice did we have? We had to protect ourselves. I couldn't do a thing to stop the first mana bomb, and because of that, Ronan and Kindy and everyone is gone. You were supposed to protect us. You were supposed to keep things like this from happening, but you didn't. And now, our home is gone. We can't ever get it back.
Turi Flickerflame, yes? I remember you. You were one of Ronan's apprentices. You speak the truth. We tried to protect the focusing iris. We tried to protect Theramore and its people. But we failed. Nothing I say can ever bring back the Fallen. There are no words to properly express the regret I feel towards what happened here. But this, we can move forward together, Turi. We can be better than those who came before.
I just miss them so much.
I know. But come. I would hear your thoughts on the future that you want to build for your allies. As one of Ronan's apprentices, I would very much appreciate your insight.
Saragossa watches the pair silently. She glances towards you before nodding towards the portal. Okay. I know when I'm not wanted.
I'm glad you've come.
Saragossa and Azergos are hardly the only members of my flight to question my more measured approach to the misuse of magic. I'm glad for their perspectives and their willingness to check my optimism. Still, I hope that they will come to see things as I do now. Come, we have much yet to do.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Thanks to you, all the blue dragons are accounted for. We can get back to caring for Azeroth's magic and making sure that its power isn't abused. I believe a speech is in order. I would be honored if you would stay for it. We can head to the Nexus afterwards to see what Azergos has discovered about Sindragosa and Malagos' arcane memories.
Good luck.
Let's hear the speech.
Keep safe. It is good to see all of you here. I once believed that our flight was better off in pieces. Each dragon pursuing their own interests. I was wrong. The Blue Dragons work best when we are a family. When we are united. Together, we...
Caligos, I need aid at the Veiled Ossuary. The memories of Sindragosa and Malygos are destroying this place.
I see. Friends, I'm sorry to ask you this so suddenly, but it seems we have need of your aid already. I stand with you.
It appears this was a short reunion.
Come back soon.
I was hoping that we could find a way to dispel these strange arcane memories from what remains of Malygos and Sindragosa. It appears they've grown more out of control than I expected. Perhaps accompany some of the gathered blue dragons to the Veiled Ossuary and help Azirkos. Sindragosa and I will remain here and investigate what to do about this situation.
I'll get you a portal to Azirkos' location in the Veiled Ossuary. Do what you can to aid him and uncover the source of this disturbance. I will stay here to monitor the situation with the others and speak to Senegos on a matter concerning his brood.
It should only be a moment of your time, Caligos. Stellagosa, Emagosa, you will want to be here as well.
Of course, Grandfather. Whatever you need.
Interesting.
Good. You're all here. I need as many of you as possible to drain the arcana coming out of this tomb. Well, if it isn't you.
Yes, me. I suppose this is that teamwork Caligos has been talking about. Perhaps this is useful after all.
Going so soon.
That's fucking teamwork. Malygos and Sindragosa's lingering essences are screaming for rest. We need to find a way to give it to them.
My, look at the time.
Malygos and Sindragosa's essences have created this massive arcane disruption. Their memories are running around the Veiled Ossuary trying to drain the arcana out of the grave. Our combined efforts are merely keeping the energies at bay. We need the memories in the nearby area disrupted. Once they are dispelled, we should be able to remove the barrier to reach the essences inside.
Do take care out there.
Next. 3 incredibly powerful memories have formed throughout the Veiled Ossuary. Soon the energy will be so vast that they will be able to create their own arcane constructs, thus overwhelming this place. Take them down so we can weaken this barrier and reach Malygos and Sindragosa's essences.
Going so soon.
Cool. I suppose that's one.
I'm overjoyed to see you.
The barrier's getting weaker. Fine work.
Do take care out there.
Chaos in the area is weakening. Tell me, what memories did you see?
My, look at the time.
The barrier is weakening thanks to your aid. In a moment, it will be broken down. Our main priority is recovering Malygos and Sindragosa's essences. Something has gone very wrong with laying them to rest. There are a few theories I have regarding their current state. We can speak about it as we enter. Let me know when you're ready.
Going so soon.
I'm ready.
Sindragosa and Malygos should be at rest, yet their anger is growing larger by the moment.
Maybe they want things settled. Didn't they both die very violently?
Like the spirits of Crystal Song Forest, Sindragosa and Malygos are stranded in their final moments of death.
And now, they are reliving those final moments of their lives in an endless loop. Perhaps all of this chaos was their only way of getting our attention. Wildly lashing out, hoping someone would hear them.
Well, we certainly hear them, and we are going to help. Champion, recover their essences. We are taking them back to the Azure Archives. Do take care out there.
Just put them in my pocket.
Ah, greetings and whatnot. My, look at the time.
To think a merciful gesture could turn out like this. I suppose should we all underestimate the rage still within Sindragosa and Malygos.
Do take care out there.
I could hear the pain cries of rage and agony from these essences. I suspect this was triggered after attempting to put them to rest. They were dormant for a time, but the combined rage of both Malygos and Sindragosa merged together to create this phenomenon. Quickly, we must make for the Azure Archives and inform Caligos and Sindragosa of this. I suppose this is extremely confusing because we're talking about Sindragosa as if they're separate entities during all this. Together we may be able to finally give them the peace that they deserve.
Quickly, everyone. Perhaps Caligos and Sindragosa know what must be done next.
And Saragosa's like, I ain't taking a humanite form.
Thank you, Azuragos and everyone. I believe we may have an answer to this.
Indeed. How strange to see what remains of my essence in life. I can hear her cries, calling out to me.
It's good to see you again.
I'm glad you recovered their essences. I imagine trying to place their spirits to rest would lead to this. I never imagined.
Come back. I have a plan of how to address this matter, though it is a rather dangerous one. Greetings, young one.
Malygos and myself both suffered horribly violent ends. The remains of our essences have been trapped in an endless loop. They must be reformed and broken out of that loop. To do so will require a tremendous amount of concentrated power. We'll have to utilize every amount of arcane energy within the Azure Archives, along with all the assembled Blue Dragons. It is the only chance we have to reform these spirits and put an end to their suffering.
Fair skies and strong winds to you.
Let's do it. Alrighty. Try not to yawn on mic.
It's good to see you again.
Give the word, and I will channel the energy we've gathered to release Sindragosa and Malagos. We will be in for a fight, and I'll hold off one of them while you handle the other.
Blue Dragons, focus your energies now with mine. We must break Sindragosa and Malagos free of this curse.
Whoop.
Where am I?
Malagos! You abandoned me! You and your mortal kind! You'll all pay for this!
The mortals are the ones who shall pay for daring to usurp the power of the Blue Dragons. I'll handle Malagos. You take Sindragosa.
Okay.
You have the full might of the Azure Archives behind you, champion.
I got this. Shit.
This beast is what became of me? Twisted by darkness and anger? It hurts so much! Please, make it stop. She's holding herself back? I cannot contain it. Please, free me from this eternal torment. I should have stopped Meltharion when I first suspected his motives. I am so sorry it has come to this. I should have stopped him.
The fight is over, Malagos. Come to your senses and be free. Never. I cannot give up.
This world is full of wonder.
Malagos and Sindragosa may have been soothed. It is time that we properly send them to the beyond.
Fly true.
Malagos? Is it truly you?
My treasure. What happened?
I believe I hold the answer to that. Oh, I see. My dear, dear Caligos. Aspect of the Blue Dragonflight.
I remember you. I am so sorry, Caligos. My burden should not be yours to bear.
You did not leave a burden. You left a brilliant legacy. One I and our flight will carry onward.
It seems they are in good hands. Together. Always. You have come so far, my child. My work is done. For now. Thank you, Caligos. Lead them well.
Thank you, my lady, for everything.
That was nice. Good little send-off for those characters. So I'm sure like there's some Reddit thread out there that was complaining about that whole little storyline. Hate that I have to get this close just to talk to you.
I'm glad you've come.
Spirits have been finally put to rest. Thank you thank you once more for all of your aid.
All will be well.
And I got a thingy. It brightens my heart to see everyone reunited and Malagos and Sendragosa at peace at long last. It is time that I give you all one last gift, something the Blue Dragons have not seen in quite some time. The peaceful passing of one of our own. It is my time. I should have flown beyond some time ago, but I could not leave my kin still in disarray. Would you do an old dragon the honor of seeing me off on one last adventure? That's awesome.
There is great power within you.
I've been waiting.
Use it wisely.
I have been waiting for this moment for quite a long time. The Blue Dragons are together again. Sendragosa and Malagos's legacies have been put to rest, and my children's children can once again experience the beauty of the Dragon Isles. It is time for me to rest. There are many dragons waiting for me, and many who I have sorely missed every day of this long life of mine. You don't have to go. I can figure out a way to save you. I'm sure you could find some ancient artifact that would grant me another 1,000 years or reverse my age. I know because I found several. How do you think I've lasted this long? Good point. I made a promise to my daughter Stelagosa's mother when she was killed. I told her I would look after Stelagosa and the others until our flight was renewed. There are many things I've done to artificially extend my life. I should have passed some time ago, but I could not leave my brood alone. There is nothing I need to be saved from. It has been my time for a while. I can finally get to rest and accept it. I'm not crying, you are.
Grandfather?
No tears, my dear. A life as full as mine should be celebrated, not mourned. It is up to you to lead the Azure Wing now.
You cannot go. I am not ready.
We rarely are, my dear Starlight. Carry my lessons close to your heart, and I will never be far from you.
Damn, that was good. This was a really good storyline.
There's magic in everything.
Senegos, what a tremendous gift he has given to us all. Thank you. I do not know if I could have reunited the Blue Dragons without you. And for that I will be forever grateful. It is time for me to lead everyone forward.
It is hard to believe he's really gone. What do we do now?
We strengthen the bonds of our flight that remain by celebrating those who came before. Senegos, Sindragosa, Malagos. All those we've lost. You are all welcome to stay in the archives for as long as you need. This is our new home.
I suppose it is a bit bigger than the Nexus. The vaults seem to have more knowledge that I haven't recorded yet.
I can help you look after the Nexus if you want to start to come here.
Me too. I bet you old Malagos had a few ideas on how to play the market back in his day.
Let us just make sure someone always accompanies Zeros to the Nexus. As Euragos, I shall join you in studying the vaults. I have a few things I am curious about.
I suppose company in my studies would be a change of pace.
I will be here whenever any of you have need of me.
Classic Draconic Finery conjured specifically for you by the Blue Dragonflight, and thanks for your assistance. If only it was like a full set though. Instead of just being like chest, cape, and shoulders. Where are the pants? And I've got mail.
Thanks for your patience. How can I help you?
See, thanks to you. I want to thank you for helping ensure that Grandfather's final days were full of adventure. It meant as much to me as it did to him. Grandfather left behind some trinkets. Apparently, he had intended to give this to you several years ago as a token of your help in Azuna. Bleh. Want to say Azusa for some reason, but never had the opportunity opportunity to do so. You should know that he spoke of you often fondly and held you in high regard. Me and a million other people. I know he would appreciate this making its way to you at last. It is certainly his sense of humor. Grandfather loved to bring joy to others and loved to laugh. Thanks. Hopefully this helps you to do the same. Inherited wisdom of Senegos.
No one sends love letters anymore.
Hey, some of the ancient blue dragon's wisdom passed down to you in a form you surely found amusing. Hold a yes or no question in your heart and call upon it. Ah, it's an 8-ball. What does it do? It would be unwise. Amusing, but unwise. At least it's a short cooldown. Instead of like 3 hours, like with the mailbox whistle. Well, that was certainly well worth doing. And that's like, for the most part, what I've been liking about this expansion so far is all the minor stories that don't have to do with the overall threat at hand, as it were. I could go there and knock that out real quick. Yeah, let's do that. So much more to do now.
Of the aspects. I require every last suffused ingot and molded metal for our bargain with Fyrakk. Do not let these thieves interfere!
Well now, you're certainly different.
It's always good to meet you.
A stranger here? Now I have a story to tell.
Ooh. That's kind of baller. I need more. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Son of a... What? What? Okay.
Dare to steal from my crucibles?
I guess we live here now.
For you little worms, you will perish in flames.
That was weird. And here comes Fyrakk. Just to get at one damn mammoth. That's probably what I got stuck on right there. Some bullshit. Third fucking time. Really? God damn it. Bruh. I'm getting tired of this. Finally, Jesus.
Welcome, welcome. Only hatred. Recover my ingots from their ashes.
Oh, got a better version of what I looted earlier. That's cool.
horse, please.
What brings you here?
Okie dokie. I think that'll do it for this evening. Went on longer than I anticipated. That's fine. Did a good bit of story content, and that's all that mattered to me. Again, I don't really schedule these things out. I just stream on a whim. Although I will certainly get back to Warhammer Space Marine next time I do stream. When that will be, who's to say? Until then, thank you for watching, and have a good insert time here.